Turning now to the highly anticipated new season of the hugely popular series. And let me say that again because it's hugely popular. Yellowstone season number 5 trailer for the Western drama set records just with the trailer.
Wow.
With more than 14 million views in the first 24 hours. Wow.
Jeez.
TV's #1 show follows the Dutton family, who own the largest cattle ranch in the United States, as they fight their enemies to protect their land and family legacy. American sniper actor, I remember Luke in this. Luke Grimes, he's Kayce Dutton, the son of John Dutton, played by Kevin Costner. His wife, Monica, is played by Fargo actor, that's Kelsey Asbille. This is, oh, look at her. This is a clip.
Hey, you coming home?
Looks like we're gonna have to take these horses back to Billings.
Okay, I'm thinking maybe I should meet you there. The cramps are getting worse.
That's 3 weeks early.
Yeah, they're really bad, Kayce.
I'm leaving now. You don't think you can wait?
I don't think I should.
Okay, well, I don't want you giving birth on the side of the road. I'll send an ambulance south, okay? Meet you on the road.
Okay.
Okay.
And now what happens after that phone call, we cannot say. Yellowstone airs on Paramount Network, which, as you probably know by now, CBS is part of Paramount Global. We're happy to say that Luke Grimes and Kelsey Asbille are here in the studio. Welcome, you superstars.
What's up?
Yeah, welcome.
Because I want to know what this ride is like for you, because it started as a sleeper hit, and now it is ginormous. Start us off, Kelsey, about how you're processing it, and you too, Luke.
Oh,
what this means to you.
I don't think we have processed it, really. It's wild.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a life-changing job and experience, I think. But, you know, we both feel really lucky to be a part of it and really love making it. So.
Does it feel different making it after it blows up, right? Because you do season 1, it gets renewed, season 2, and then it's popular, it gets renewed, and then it really takes off during the pandemic, and now you got 14 million views for the trailer.
Yeah. That's
in like
unheard
half
of.
a day, right? I mean, does that change the feeling of going and acting and doing the job?
I guess it just changes the airport experience on the way there. Everything else kind of feels the same to
true.
That's
to
funny.
me. I don't speak for you, but
The haircuts help, so a little bit.
That is funny, the airport experience. But you know, at the end of season 4, Luke, you went away for self-reflection, and he came back, Kelsey, and he says, I see the end of us.
That was heavy.
That was very heavy.
Yeah.
And you are known as a very emotional character. You are not a crybaby man.
thank you.
But you do tend to be a little emotional in your scenes.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of part of where he's at, right? He's always kind of between this rock and a hard place.
Between his dad and his wife.
That's sort of his storyline, his arc. What decisions he going to make? And I can't wait to find out either.
Yeah, because both of you started. You started out, both of you, as like Romeo and Juliet. And I know people have said that, but that makes me nervous because Romeo and Juliet has a really, really sad and tragic ending. I hope I'm not giving anything away. And you guys are tested almost
all
from
the
jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, now we're in a survival movie.
Right.
It's really, it's against all odds. But I feel like this season, it kind of redefines our relationship to the family and our part in its legacy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Luke, there are kind of two kinds of people in Hollywood, right? There are people who like watching their own stuff, right? And there are people who've never seen themselves. For whatever reason, they don't do it. You're of the I don't watch myself variety. Is that true, and why?
It's less about not watching myself. It's more about I really want to enjoy this whole series one day when I'm not doing it anymore. And I feel like if I watch it now, it's just going to get me in my head. I'm going to be judging what I'm doing. I'm not going to be able to enjoy the story. So I feel like once I'm totally done with this and I can put it away, years later, I'll sit down and really be able to enjoy it.
Is that your approach to all things that you're in?
No, I mean, sometimes I have to watch things at premieres, so I've seen enough. I've seen enough to know what I do, so I'm good.
You're like, I'm good.
Interesting.
And Kelsey, what I think is so great about your character is that you grew up on an Indian reservation. That's a lot of the conflict between the Duttons and the Indian reservation. And you say that these are important stories to tell.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think the Western genre, we're really used to the good, the bad, and of course, no one's ugly on Yellowstone. Yeah. But I think that
I offer Exhibit A.
Right, exactly. Including my television
my husband looks good,
Yes.
But no, I think what Taylor Sheridan does so beautifully is he puts two groups of people in conversation with each other and uses the entertainment medium to really talk about issues, especially Native issues that matter.
Yeah, it's an important. One of the things I love about the show, and I've watched every episode multiple multiple times.
Oh,
I've
wow.
watched the spinoff. It's that it doesn't shy away from the important issues. I think it would be easy, as you say, to sort of present good versus evil or good and bad, but it shows that there are shades. Even when people do horrible things on the show, you kind of understand it.
Yeah.
Luke's like, yeah, here, it's good. I'm going to watch it one day.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I think that's kind of the beauty of it, right? There's no good guy, there's no bad guy, there's no villain, and I think that's just really good storytelling. And at any point, someone can do something wrong and also be righteous, and you're trying to figure out like who does deserve this and what's going on here. And
Yeah,
think that's
I
the
do
beauty.
find myself going back and forth. But you like it so much, you've moved to Montana, Mr. Grimes.
I have, yeah.
Wow.
That's
It's
something.
hard to spend that much time there and not fall in love with it. I mean, as she knows. I mean, we're there, 4 or 5 months out of the year, and then going back to LA felt very strange and had to move up there. So.
All right.
I like the good, the bad, and nobody's ugly as a
Bless you.
of the set. Luke Grimes, Kelsey
also
Asbille.
very true.
Very true. Thank you both very much. Season 5 of Yellowstone premieres Sunday, November 13th on Paramount Network.